from the people. What are your thoughts on journalist Terry Moran? Oh, yes, being dismissed by ABC after he tweeted that Trump is a world-class hater. Well, it wasn't just that. I have it here. He was talking about Stephen Miller. He said, Miller is a man who is rich. This is a tweet, or at X, whatever. Miller is a man who is richly endowed with the capacity for hatred. He's a world-class hater. You can see this just by looking at him, because you can see that his hatreds are his spiritual nourishment. He eats his hate.
Bill Maher has been on a rampage ever since his mandate with Donald Trump. Yes, Bill Maher is out here destroying the left for like no obvious reason. We seen the clip with him and Featherman the other day, and him and Featherman was destroying the left. And now I got a clip for you guys today because Bill Maher is about to solo destroy the left. It's a 2-on-1 debate, and Bill Maher has so many W's.
This guy's a reporter. What the fuck? This is,
lots of jobs.
Lots
of jobs you can have and put that tweet out. Journalism is not one of them.
Exactly.
Journalism is not one of them.
That's it.
Absolutely.
Lots of jobs you can have and do that. That is the one job. I'm looking at you to be impartial. Yeah. Just give me the facts. Just give me. I don't need to know this.
And this is why Bill Maher keeps destroying the left, because he says that the left is like void of facts, and to a point they are, but to a point they aren't. It seems like everybody is void of facts and everybody is in like tribalism mode right now, whatever. They're like, my book says this, so your book is wrong.
Know this from you, Terry Moran? And if anybody's like, what about you, Bill? This is an opinion show. This is not a show where I break stories. I break new ways of looking at stories. If you don't...
Well, Bill Maher is definitely right, because Real Time with Bill Maher is an opinion show, and it's all about opinions from comedians. Not even really politicians, but politicians come on here. It's political opinions to make fun of it.
Get that. I wasted the whole first 699 shows. Rutger, how would you define ambition for young people in order to encourage them to pursue work that can improve the world?
So moral ambition.
I would say ambition is the opposite of whatever Democrats do, and it's like basically the opposite of what the Republicans majority are doing, because not too many people are ambitious, but it seems like the only people that are ambitious in this day and age are mainly on the right. It seems like everybody on the left lost their ambitions, and I don't know what's going on. The world turned upside down, guys.
Ambition is just a desire to really use your career to make a massive difference, right? To really take on the greatest challenges that we face as a species. I often like to ask this question, what will the historians of the future think about it?
I want to know why we have this British dude on Real Time with Bill Maher talking about American politics. Go back and deal with your, you guys don't even have politics. Deal with your monarchship or whatever they call it over there.
Us. Because for us, it's easy to look back on, say, I don't know, the 18th century slavery, slave trade, and think, oh, that's really bad. But perhaps we're doing some things today that are really bad as well. So, yeah, that's what it's all about, answering that question. I would say like something like the way we...
So basically, like what you guys are doing now, like having a king and having inbred people on your money. Hey, say less though.
Treat animals, for example, is one of the greatest atrocities, right?
And we'll be looked back and seen that way.
But most people are like, la, 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 it's not happening. So I would love to see if more talented people take that on and try and transform our food system.
Okay. The Democratic Socialist candidate for mayor of New York is surging in the polls.
This is insane, right? So this dude is really on Real Time with Bill Maher to speak about how we should stop eating food. Like, you guys should not eat anything that ever had life to it. So in essence, you're just not going to eat anything because even vegetables are alive. And who's to say that vegetables have any less feelings than animals?
So what does this suggest about where the energy in the party is? I would say it's on the Upper West Side.
Yeah. It suggests that Andrew Cuomo is going to be the mayor. He just got the Bloomberg endorsement. He's way ahead of the entire field.
No.
But they just got rid of Andrew Cuomo for being the governor. So if he was a horrible governor, what makes you think he'd be a good mayor?
No, that's the story, that he's not.
He's at 42 the last time I saw him. And this guy is like, he's in second place. He's surging, but he's not close.
No, I read yesterday he passed Cuomo.
Yesterday?
Well, different polls say different
fair
things.
Enough. Must be Quinnipiac.
Well, I don't get that.
I
What
just
does
pulled that out of my.
I'm trying to figure out how they would even let Cuomo be a candidate when Cuomo just resigned in disgrace. Like, Cuomo didn't even finish out his last term. What are we talking about? Like, I can understand if you got Chris Cuomo in there, but Andrew, you already ruined your reputation, my guy.
On my butt. They usually are far on the left.
I knew there was a meaning to that. Quinnipiac, that's the one that's on the. And what's Rasmussen?
Rasmussen's
That's
on the right. Yeah, there's always one of them.
Anyway, I mean, it's New York would have a socialist mayor, and I think a Muslim mayor, right? Is he not a Muslim? Not that that's wrong. We certainly we need more.
I'm trying to figure out where you would have a socialist Muslim at, though. Like, this is a little bit crazy. Like, most Muslims I know, even if they're not registered as Republican or highly conservative, so for them to be socialist, I've never heard of a socialist Muslim. I don't think that's a thing. Like, are you sure he's not a socialist Arab?
Or Muslims who stand up for Western values. I mean, London has a Muslim mayor, and I think he's done a good job. I would like to see that example for Muslims all over the world. A Muslim politician standing up for Western values. So if he's that, but
You see, that's the backwards thing, right? Like, a lot of Western values have become very corrupt. Conservative values are, in essence, against Western values. So for you to be like, there's not that many Muslims speaking out against or speaking up for Western values, yes, because the majority of Western values go against Islam. And you probably can't understand that from being the outside looking in, but the majority of any religious text go against Western values.
but I know he's very anti-Israel.
So I don't care if he's socialist or Muslim, if he's the mayor that's going to make sure that, we're going to build again, right? New York has it been shrinking, or at least not been growing, even though it's one of the great cities of the world, right? Lots of people want to live there. But yeah, we've got this huge NIMBY problem. And
Who wants to live in New York unless they're homeless and they feel like they can get more benefits? Let's be honest.
Why are you Dutch and sound like you're from Ireland? I'm just asking.
does it sound like Ireland? Okay.
Don't.
I guess I have this very weird mixture of all kinds of accents.
Is that from?
I don't know. I thought this dude was British or whatever. This seems very, very corny, very, very hilarious. I can't believe they always got foreigners talking about American politics, and now we're talking about who should be the mayor of New York. It ain't your opinion. Go vote for the mayor in London or something, or wherever you done came from, bro. Like, I don't know why they're trying to involve you in our politics. Are you even an American citizen? Is this an illegal white immigrant? I keep hearing about these illegal white immigrants. Hopefully Donald Trump deports all these illegal immigrants soon, especially the white ones that are out here committing political crimes or whatever. And it's kind of like a political crime to be trying to interfere in politics in a country that you don't even live in. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like there's words that defines that type of thing, but Bill Maher is out here destroying everybody. And if you want to smoke with Bill Maher, then I guess go on his show. And if you want to smoke with me, say something in these comments. I'll see y'all around. Peace.